Today, we're going to talk about something very important for property owners: how to choose the right property management company. Whether you own a single rental home, a single family detached home, a condominium investment unit, or a larger portfolio, or anything in between, choosing the right manager can make or break your experience. It impacts your financial return, your peace of mind, and the long term condition of your property. In Alberta, property management isn't just a service, it is a regulated activity, and that's the first place we want to start. Confirm that the prospective management companies you're looking at are licensed with RECA. In Alberta, anyone providing property management services must be licensed through the Real Estate Council of Alberta. It is mandated under the Real Estate Act and it exists to protect you as the consumer. A licensed brokerage must carry mandatory errors in emission insurance. Hopefully, you don't have to use it. Following trust account rules under strict audit requirements, must comply with RECA standards of practice and code of conduct, and maintain proper training and oversight of all associates under the brokerage. If a company or an individual is not licensed, they legally cannot represent landlords in leasing or managing rental property. So start here. Check their license. You can verify any brokerage or any associate that's or any person that is acting as an associate on the RECA website within a few seconds. Look at their experience. I would ask the questions: how long have they been managing properties? What type of properties do they specialize in? How many homes or condos do they oversee? Do they understand the local market, legislation, and importantly, bylaws if the property happens to be a condominium property? A manager who has handled thousands of tenancies will have seen every scenario: lease breaks, tenant disputes, emergencies, maintenance surprises, non resident tax issues, and that's an important one, and everything in between. That depth of experience is what keeps you protected as a property owner. Then you need to understand the property management company's tenant screening practices. Tenant selection is an important, critical, responsibility of a property management company. Ask how they screen tenants specifically. Check out what they do. We have actually a separate video on this subject alone, so check our YouTube channel. A good company will go far beyond credit checks and references. They should use a multi step, consistent, legally compliant screening process that includes identity and verification, verifying employment and income confirmation, look at credit worthiness, rent to income ratios, credit utilization, previous landlord history where possible, and use a risk scoring process. And it's also important to look at behavioral indicators. The right tenant will preserve your property, pay rent on time, and respect the lease. Poor screening leads to problems. Strong screening prevents them. Ask the company you're interviewing about their maintenance approach. Very important. Every property needs ongoing care. What differentiates professional management is how maintenance is handled. Look for companies that use qualified, insured, and vetted vendors. They must have WCB and adequate commercial liability insurance, in our view. Provide transparent quotes and invoices where necessary. Offer emergency response around the clock. Document all work with photos, notes, and receipts, and prioritize preventative maintenance. A proactive maintenance program protects your asset and reduces unexpected expenses. A reactive or disorganized one will cost you money in the long run. Review their communication standards. This is a big one as well. Small things become big things or big issues when communication is poor. Ask who will be your point of contact for financial matters, for leasing matters, and for maintenance. How quickly do they respond to emails or calls? Do they offer around the clock 24/7 support? Do they provide regular updates on your property? The best property managers don't leave you guessing. They keep you informed while allowing you to remain hands off. Understand their fee structure. Fees should be transparent, written, and explained clearly. Look at monthly management fee, leasing or renewal fees, advertising or vacancy fees, maintenance coordination charges, and any other additional administrative fees. Cheaper is not necessarily better. Value is. A well run property with the right tenant will always outperform a poorly managed one, even if the monthly fees look lower on paper. There are also very good reasons why the property management agreement needs to be in writing. So fees are outlined, as well as the covenants for owners and for the property manager. Evaluate their systems and technology. Great management companies invest in technology, such as digital platforms for owners and tenants, so they can look at ledgers and for owners to look at receipts for work done on their property. Tenants need to see if their rent has been paid, if they owe any money. And also, important notices are posted on portals. Online portals are super important in today's environment. Automated rent collection and reporting, inspection software, very important to use technology for that because you have the ability to do very thorough inspections, taking photos in every room and so on, and as well as notes. Take photos, lots of photos, and video documentation can help in a lot of cases. It's important for your management company to have a secure accounting system. And we also believe that AI assisted support for maintenance, triage, and communications is a good one because it can sometimes solve problems before the need to send out a vendor, which saves money in the long run and improves speed of service. These systems collectively increase accuracy, speed of service, transparency, and accountability. As an aside, the number one reason, which is well documented for tenants not renewing their tenancy, is related to maintenance or the lack thereof. Review the company's reputation. Look at their public track record. Google reviews is a good one. You need to look at the overall picture. Invariably, a property management company that has done lots and lots of leases over the years and has lots of reviews will have some bad ones. I personally believe it's the nature of our business, as often tenants want more, they want all their deposit back, and owners sometimes want to spend less. It's good to look at testimonials, long-term client relationships, industry recognition, referrals from realtors, lawyers, relocation companies, and so on. A strong reputation is earned over years of doing the right thing consistently. Then ask about their compliance and risk management. Rental properties come with regulatory obligations. Your management company should be fluent in the Alberta Residential Tenancy Act, human rights legislation, privacy requirement referred to as PIPA, non-resident taxes, NO4, NR6s, and also the Section T216 return, trust accounting, safety codes and bylaws, insurance requirements, and condominium legislation. Again, if the property is a condominium, very important. A knowledgeable manager minimizes your liability and manages risk exposure. Assess the fit with you. Finally, choose a company whose philosophy aligns with yours. Management is a partnership. You should feel comfortable that they understand your expectations, communicate clearly about what your expectations are, and care about your property as if it's their own. Not all owners and property managers are like minded. Choose one that fits with yours. We believe that it is okay to say no if you are a property manager to a prospective owner if the fit is just off. Chemistry matters, integrity matters, and follow your instincts. Choosing a property management company, it's an important decision. Take your time, ask the right questions, verify licensing, and look for a company that has a structure, experience, and accountability built into everything they do. Thank you for watching. I'm Lisa Hamelick with Citysearch Rental Network. Till next, I wish you financial success.